So today I played a game with Alex and the gang. We played Black Powder, and we were playing Napoleonic and of the Peninsula. Alex produced some lists that we could use, and we were playing with, I think it was around 930 points aside, so it was a big battle. Of note, Barry, Alex's brother, played as well, and he brought a load of figures, and it was the first time he'd ever used them, and there was a mass amount of French and English he used, and they looked absolutely fantastic. Played a simple scenario where we had to capture a built-up area, which is worth 6 points, a couple of hills and a wood, and yeah, it worked well. We played on a massive table, and it was 18 foot by 6 foot, so a huge table, 6 trestle tables. To be honest, the pictures that I show of the armies doesn't do them justice. They look absolutely fantastic. We had on my side, with most of the figures this side of the camera, this side of the road, were mine, and they were in units of 16. Barry's were a little bit bigger. Here's a command figure I painted last week for the British. It looks okay. Crawford, I think it is, front rank. And here's my command figure for the French I painted as well, Ney, and a couple of aides-de-camps. Originally, if you watch my videos, you know I show all the dice rolling, I show all the detail, warts and all, but my intent was just to do some shorts. But there was so much material here, I had to do a short 10-minute video, and I hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoyed playing it. The French were the first player, and as you can see, the middle brigade were moving towards the wood, but Alan's right-hand brigade failed, and here's the English preparing to move. Again, the middle brigade moved with the cavalry, but my middle brigade of infantry didn't move. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the game. Feedback what you see. My intent is to play a slightly smaller game that I will record showing all the dice in the near future against Alex, but yeah, this was a cracker.
You don't get any advantage being on.
So the guns are fired,
let me just check.
and they put one disorder on the 95th. He had one corner of his skirmishers in the woods, and they fired, but they missed.
No, in these rules, there's no
But
advantage for it being
unfortunately for the British,
on. Yeah.
he's managed to get into the built-up area, which is going to be the French version of Hougoumont, I think. So that's going to be an absolute pain in the arse, I
Well,
think.
we're going to end up fighting
But
here. That's what's going to happen.
we shall see. And over the far side, the cavalry, the French cavalry have been quite tentative, and they're sitting on the hill.
My heavies are
But
facing your right, so it's
Alex, I think he's on his way. We'll see.
I said 1 minute they were there, and then
So British turn.
They need to transfer the
Cavalry have moved forward. Unfortunately, this brigade's still not moved. This one didn't move either. Disaster. But these fired into the skirmishers were there. Alex's, you didn't fire them, and these fired as well. And he had a unit of skirmishers in the wood. He rolled a 5, or went down to a 4, and they've run away. But I've got a slightly bigger problem here, trying to get him out of this building, which is going to be very interesting. Let's see what happens. Okay, so Alan charged here. He only went in one move with the Irish Legion there, but the 2nd Battalion of the Irish Legion, they came in, they hit the 1st light infantry, destroyed them. He then did a breakthrough, did the 2nd light infantry, and destroyed them as well. So looking a bit weak here now. So yeah, interesting. So on this side of the table, I shot here and did 1, but more critically, I shot here on that square that was there. I've got 2 rounds of shooting with first fire. Owl rolled low, so they've gone. Unfortunately, my brigade over here only moved once, so they're still waiting to come, but Alan is very much dug in there. However, on this side of the table, look at this. Amazing, great big cavalry battle going to happen here. These
Right,
are all
so you got
the Brits,
seven.
and these are all the French.
I've
look.
got 5 on you, so
Wow.
I've got to save
Wonder what's
7,
gonna
haven't
happen.
I? Counted these on these, but they're nowhere. Yeah.
Well,
so-
this is a complete mess. I don't know what Alex has done over there. Bless him. I think he's had a bit of a moment. So they had a melee here, and that went well. And Barry's troops are disordered and shaken on the back. That was a success. However, unfortunately, also Alex's troops became shaken because they hit their morale hit point.
Yeah.
This is not quite so good. So here, Alex, even with supporting units, managed to lose to a single unit, and he went back and he's disordered and shaken there.
Yeah.
There was also another melee here, which was Alex's light troops against, what are these?
Cuirassiers or Carabiniers. Yeah.
Carabiniers, which is not great. And it went to rat shit, basically. And Alex's troops are now off the table. He failed his morale roll, and they did a burst through move, and they're there. And they've only got 1 casualty as well. So, key thing with this entire brigade here is that Alex has got 2 units are shaken. With 1 more, he will hit the point where his whole brigade becomes broken. So, this left-hand side, well, you know, as a CNC, you've got to blame the person in control. And what is Alex doing over there? I really don't, I really don't know. But yeah,
Cavalry battles can be really brutal.
well, very brutal. But there we go. Yeah.
So
They can turn.
they can charge. Yeah. Because they've got this thing.
Okay, so on Alex's side, there was a melee here, and somehow Alex managed to survive and went back here, even though he's overlapped. But he's shaken and disordered. There was another melee here, for which you can see there's a gap there now, and he retired off the table. So he's now lost 3 units off the table, one of which is Marauders, which don't count. So he's got 2 off the table, plus those being shaken, and we believe that could be the left-hand brigade is now broken. Well, on this side, the grind keeps going on. Over here, I managed to survive. I am now shaken though, which is a bit unfortunate. The 95th against the column, but he is disordered, which is kind of saving me a little bit, but he does have impetus. But I did roll quite well on my morale roll. These 2 here, I managed to disorder him here, but getting any casualties on anything in a building is almost impossible. So that was that. And over here, I managed to move this brigade up once again, which is awful, but I've now unlimited my guns. So maybe next turn, if I get a chance, I'll might be able to shoot it. However, he's got impetus here. He's got another turn on me, and if he takes the 95th out, that'll be the 3rd unit. I think that might take that command out. Don't know if skirmishers or light infantry do. Do skirmishers, will they
Yeah, they're a formed unit now.
formed units? So they're a formed unit. So if I lose
If you
them,
reformed them.
that'll be I've lost 2 skirmishers, and those. Do skirmishers count towards?
Yeah, but they reformed, so they was.
So I've lost 3. So if I lose them, this brigade then starts to wobble. Over there, I don't know what Alex is doing. His cavalry is in rout. In the middle,
Disordered these 2.
Oh, they're dead, aren't they?
you've done well there, and the columns are slightly stuffed up there. I think it's more because they can't get through the gap, which is to our advantage. But it's not looking good from a British point of view. Okay, so Alan's turn. He moved up, he shot here, managed to disorganise them. He shot out here. He rolled a 6, didn't do anything but disorganise them.
Handled guns.
More critically, the gun fired. No, it didn't fire, it was nothing in range, was there?
0-5.
But unfortunately for me, there's a gun just here at close range, and that's what did the 2 casualties there. But more critically here, we did the melee. I was shaken. I didn't do any casualties on him at all. He did 2 on me. I then did my morale test and rolled a double 1. So they're gone. And unfortunately for me, because that's now my 3rd unit in that brigade that's gone, it means the whole brigade is now broken. I'll have a word with Alex and see what he's doing over there. I'm hopeful Alex has got good news for me over there, but I suspect not.
Bit of luck, guys. I must admit.
Well, so just to rub salt in the wound, over there, Alex had lost his brigade. Everything's gone. He's lost a gun. He did a breakthrough charge on the gun, and he charged me in the flank. Thankfully, my guys rolled. I rolled an 11 on my morale test, so I'm in a square now. So, but unfortunately, I think that's the end of the game because one brigade down there, cavalry brigade down there. We had 4 brigades. That's 50%. So it's game over. A victory for the French, I would say. But yeah, great game. Great fun as always. Much enjoyed it, and well,
All the stuff, basically.
yeah, all good stuff. If you've got this far and watched to the end, thank you for watching. There will be more Black Powder content coming. Napoleonics, I really like this. As always, please like, share, subscribe. Take care, and see you all on the next video.